Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's GentooMan here, also known as Rainy, and I just found myself reminiscing recently with one of my coworkers about some of the hooligan type activities that took place in my high school. Not necessarily stuff that I did. I mean, we were reminiscing a little bit about stuff that I did and that he's done and stuff like that, but it unearthed a memory from high school that I kind of forgot about, that I thought would be a really cool story. I guess not cool, but funny story that I thought you guys would enjoy. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing another story time. We're getting a little bit better on the schedule. We're not going like 8.5 business years between videos anymore, so that's ideal. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to hop right into the story. And as I said, this story time takes place when I was in high school. And I'm going to prefix this story a little bit with just a little bit of a rambling of sorts. So in high school, just school in general, but mostly high school, no one really likes, at least, actually, you know what? I can't say this quite yet because I don't know if this is the same way for girls. If you're a girl watching this, which is extremely improbable, let me know if this is the same or if this is different, or if you just happen to know that information. I won't ask why, just let me know. At least for the guys in high school, going to the bathroom is an experience. And I found there was always and I went to a couple different high schools throughout my high school career, so I found that there was always, like, going to the bathroom in general was interesting, but there was always the one specific boys' bathroom in high school that was just like something out of like a movie. Like, you'd step into this bathroom and you basically like joined a GTA Online lobby. Like, there was no rules in this bathroom. There was one in every school, I swear. And I actually mentioned this particular bathroom in the last video I uploaded about the devious lick trend because people stole all sorts of shit from it. But that's not what today's video is about. The reason I bring it up is because that's the location where today's story starts. So as I was saying, as a guy in high school, you don't really like going to the bathroom, even if you just gotta like go and like piss quickly and then go back to class and like that's it. That's literally all you have to do. You go in, you'll get like a crowd of people who are sitting there vaping. At least in some of my schools, you'd have people like smoking things that aren't vapes or doing other things of that type of sort. You have people with speakers. It'd be like a fight club in there. You'd have like some dude maybe brave enough to like sneak a girl into a stall, or maybe another dude. I don't know. I'm not judging. Like, people were giving dudes like damn haircuts here. Like, it was insane. Like, it was wild. And if you've been in a boys' high school bathroom, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the reason I bring that up is because people didn't like going to the bathroom in this school. And that got so much worse. Because one day, you know how like on Instagram, especially when you're in, or I guess social media in general, like all the social medias, when you're in high school, like you all sort of like follow the same people. So it like recommends you the same accounts and stuff like that. So one day there was this account that just kind of showed up, and I'm not going to say the name of the account because I don't know if it still exists, and it also had like the name of my school in it, so not going to say anything about that. But there was this account that just kind of showed up on Instagram, and it followed a bunch of people from the school, a bunch of people in my grades, a bunch of people in other grades. And so because it was following all these people, it was getting recommended to people. And the people who accepted the follow and who followed it back saw that they had only had one photo posted, and there was a photo of inside the bathroom of someone's shoes under the stall door. And they were some pretty recognizable shoes. They were like a bright color. They weren't like super common shoes. So it's to the point where like people were kind of recognizing whose shoes it was. And it's like, it's not that big of a deal if you think about it. Like, this is taught to literal babies, but like everybody poops. But if you're dropping a fat one at school, you don't do that, especially in like the boys' bathroom. That's not like that's like brave territory. Like, I wouldn't do that. Would you? Like, that's not something you want to do, especially with the wild stuff going on in that bathroom. Like, it was a task to try and take a shit at school. We know this. So obviously there was no faces, but there was shoes, and people were commenting on this post and kind of just clowning this dude who they thought they recognized the shoes of, and it was it was a whole thing. Because this dude got recognized and getting clowned, and it was like on this account and everything, it was it was a lot worse. People already didn't like going to the bathroom at school, but it was a lot worse because of this. Like, and it kept going. Basically every day there'd be a new post, it'd be a new set of shoes, and it would only be so long before someone would like recognize the person, and then they just kind of get clowned for it. And it kept getting like more and more out of hand to the point where like some of the posts were just like so wild. Like there was one where some dude was doing a handstand, one where dude has like his like shoes off and like bare feet, one where his like shirt was on the floor and stuff. And like a lot of them I think were just like memes at this point. Like I don't think half of the like the joke ones or like the super strange ones were like real. I think they were probably just whoever ran the accounts, like friends or something, just like doing something funny. But it was getting really, really wild. It was getting out of hand. Like a lot of the school was following this account, and it was becoming a big thing. At that point, like no one wanted to go use the bathroom in the school because, you know, like no one wanted to be on this account. No one wanted to get absolutely clowned on for it. Like nobody wanted to be on it. And it was just a huge thing. And it became so big that like some of the teachers were even like talking about it and saying like, hey, like whoever's doing this, you need to stop doing this. Like this is bullying. You can't be like taking pictures in a bathroom, which like I agree with. Why are you taking pictures in a bathroom? It's weird. There's like a whole Spider-Man clip about that. Didn't that happen? Like something like in Far From Home or something where he's talking about like taking pictures of Peter, something like that. I don't know. If you've seen the movie, you might know the line. Anyways, it was becoming a big thing, and the teachers, whenever they'd hear about it, would just kind of, it was a little dismissive. This will be like, oh, that's terrible. Like, no one should be doing that. Like, that's bullying. And then it reached its boiling point. So one day, as most days went, there was a post on the account. But this time, it was a very recognizable set of shoes. And it didn't take long for a lot of people to recognize the shoes and comment on who it was. And it was one of the teachers at the school. So this is when it became really, really big. Like this was the point where they were getting over the morning announcements every day saying like, whoever's doing this is bullying. Like this is illegal. Like you can't be doing that. Whoever's making this account, stop right now. Delete everything. Delete the account. This is bullying. We're going to find you. And you need to stop. And they were super serious too. Like they were super upset about it. It's kind of funny how they only became like super upset about it when like a teacher was involved. But I mean, like, fair enough, I guess. But this only like egged on whoever ran this account. I'll be honest with you guys, I still don't know who ran this account. It might have been someone that I know. It might not have been. I kind of want to find out, honestly, just for my own personal like knowledge. But I'm not certain who ran this account. All I know is that the announcements did not stop them. They just post more and more photos, and they'd be like captioning them with stuff like, they can't stop us. They think they can stop us, but they can't. We're not going anywhere, and just stuff like that. And the account just like kept going. So the teachers were getting more and more aggressive, and like just the entire like school staff was getting more aggressive with trying to like put a stop to this. So they were asking people like, oh, if you like see someone doing this, like report it immediately, report it to the office. We want to have a conversation with that person. We want to stop this. Like this shouldn't be a thing. And like, this is a funny story. I think this is a hilarious story that this caused like this much like insanity in my school. But at the same time, I also understand like you should be able to feel safe enough to like go to the bathroom and like do the things you do in a bathroom. Like, feel like you should be able to feel safe enough to do that in a school. With that said, I still think this is really funny. But they were getting really, really serious. They were like asking anyone to report anything. And I guess eventually someone did. And I don't know if it was the guy or if it was just a guy or what happened, but something happened to scare the guy who was doing this. The posts stopped after a while. We never heard anything else from the account. I actually don't remember if the account itself got deleted or if posts got deleted or if any of it got deleted and they just like, maybe it's all still there and they just stopped uploading. I actually don't know. I might go look into that after I'm done recording here. But the going rumor was that like they caught the guy. Like they caught him and he was like threatened with punishment or something, or maybe they like told his parents and his parents made him delete it or something, or I don't know what happened. I wish I had a more conclusive ending to this story for you, but that was the end of that account. But this whole craze was still so big that be it the same guy or some other guy, started an account for like a similar thing, but it was like for people who are sleeping in school. So for people who were like sleeping on the desk. But that one got shut down pretty quick because one, like, I guess people didn't find it as funny and like the craze was over. And also it like legit had people's like faces in it. So they could like raise more of an issue about it, I guess, because it actually depicts their face and it's like posting them without consent. You can prove it's yourself and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the story of why everyone was afraid to go to the bathroom in my high school. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a pretty funny story. I've been sitting on it for a while. I had planned to make this a video like a while ago, like a long while ago, like probably like over a year ago now. And then I just didn't do it. And I kind of forgot all about this. And then, like I said, I was just kind of like reminiscing about like high school stuff that I did with some guy I work with. And they made me remember this. We were talking about it for a bit and I decided to make a video about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. You all know the drill at this point. At least I hope you do. I'm getting so much better at my outro now, and I'm so happy about that because I actually sound like I know what I'm doing. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, as you know, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.